Hello. Good afternoon. Welcome to the session. I'm glad everybody made it for Friday afternoon, and I hope everybody enjoyed celebration last night. And so I'd love to welcome you to the Windows Subsystem for Linux and Enterprise Talk. My name is Craig Lone. I'm presenting today with Tara Raj.
Hey everyone, I'm Tara Raj. Craig and I are both PMs on the Windows Subsystem for Linux team, and so we hope you enjoy the talk today. Without further ado, I'll hand it over to Craig to tell you what we're talking about today.
Thanks, Tara. So if you're a developer or if you're an IT professional, you need to have access to a lot of different tools to get what you need to get done. And sometimes those tools work great on the operating system that you're using, be it Windows or Linux. Sometimes they don't work so well. But that's okay, because the tool that we're talking about today is a way for you to help streamline that process of being able to use the tools that you want in the environment that you want, and you can run it all on Windows. So here's the roadmap of what we're going to be talking about today. It's kind of our session plan. The first is an overview of the Windows Subsystem for Linux, which we commonly shorten down to WSL. Basically what it is, what exactly we're talking about. And then after that, we're going to take a look at exactly how you can use it, what you can accomplish with it inside of a demo that Tara's going to show off. And then after that, it might seem a little bit like magic or a little scary at that point, but we're going to pull back that curtain and we're going to show you exactly how everything works inside of WSL, the underlying architecture. And then from there, once you understand, okay, these are the basics, I understand what's going on, we'll show you how you can install and manage your different distributions of Linux. And that includes both on a user level and on an enterprise level, so that you can bring Linux back to your enterprise and say, okay, if we want to get this rolled out onto the computers, this is how we do it. And then we're going to finish off with showing you how you can use Linux integrated with Windows development tools, which will include some more demos. In fact, most of our session today is demos, because it is Friday, and I think we'd all rather see stuff being done than have us explain it through a PowerPoint. So here's an overview, WSL in a nutshell. It allows you to run a Linux environment on Windows, and that includes most command line tools, utilities, and applications unmodified. And so the picture that's on the screen right now of Ubuntu inside of a Windows window is unmodified Ubuntu running on the NT kernel. So this might seem like a strange question, but why should I use WSL? Seriously, why have you come to this session? Why is this technology awesome? Like, what's cool about it? Why should I change my workflow and take my time to start using this? And the answer is, in a nutshell, to put it really simply, is that WSL makes Windows better for developers and IT admins. And of course, that's a very generic answer, so we're going to expand on it a little bit. And we can look at it from two perspectives. If you're somebody who's already using Windows, then WSL allows you to expand your toolkit. It increases the capabilities of what you're able to accomplish on the Windows operating system. And it does that by allowing you to run those unmodified L64 Linux binaries. So here's a real-world example. You go online, and you want to start using a new tool or framework, for example, Ruby on Rails, and you find a tutorial, and it's written entirely in Bash script. And normally you go, darn, okay, next tutorial, back to the search. But with WSL, you can actually run through that whole tutorial. You can put up a Bash shell and start accomplishing what that framework wanted you to do, that tool, you start using it inside of your workflow. So in essence, it can increase your productivity and simplify how you can use these tools. And now let's look at it from the other perspective. Let's say you're somebody who's not on Windows, or you're using another operating system as your primary operating system. Well, there's a lot of features that people really enjoy about when they use Windows machines. Things like the Windows ecosystem, compatibility, or gaming, or security, like using Windows Hello to log in with your face. It's pretty amazing. And you can have access to all of those features and still retain the ability to use your favorite Linux tools. And you don't have to worry about a complex situation like dual booting or running a VM with a separate file system, because it's integrated inside of the Windows experience. And so if you want to use Linux tools and at the same time have access to like Windows, Microsoft Office, or using Photoshop or any other apps that are specifically on Windows, you can do that. And this is a way for you to accomplish that. And so our goal is to provide choice and flexibility. We're giving you the ability to invoke Linux binaries from Windows, or to invoke Windows executables from Linux. And the really cool thing is you can choose whatever dev environment or IT Pro environment that you want to use. And so I like to look at this as a big spectrum. So on one side, let's say you're somebody who loves Linux. You want to use Bash or ZSH as your primary shell. Well, you can do that. You can use those shells, and you can work inside of that environment. And whenever you need to use something from the Windows side, just call into a Windows executable as you need it. And on the flip side, if you're somebody who's very comfortable with Windows, you love PowerShell, or using CMD, well, use those and call into your Linux binaries as you need them. And the great thing about this being a spectrum is that you can sit yourself wherever you feel comfortable. So if you want to work on one project entirely in a Linux environment, do it. Or one in Windows, or everything in Windows, and call into Linux as you need it, that's fine. But WSL can let you basically situate yourself wherever's comfortable for you. So I've hyped WSL enough, and I've talked about it enough. And so Tara is going to show us exactly what you can do with it inside of a usage demo.
Thanks, Craig. Let's get into some of the meat of WSL here. So the first thing I want to show you is that we are indeed running native Linux. So here, the app that I have up is Ubuntu 18.04. This is running on top of WSL, and I'll get into the details in a second of how these two components interact with one another. But this console window is essentially the environment that you work in when you use WSL. So here I'm going to use a simple tool called NeoFetch. And this here tells us that the operating system that we have is Ubuntu 18.04 LTS. And it's on Windows 10. Notice here that the kernel says it's actually the Microsoft kernel. And that's because we have Ubuntu Linux user mode running on top of WSL, which is the translation layer in the kernel, and then we're running this on top of the Windows kernel. So this is indeed native Linux running on top of Windows. And in case that doesn't convince you enough, let's look at our file system. So when you get WSL, you get a separate Linux file system. And this runs side by side with your Windows file system. Here we can see a couple components that are characteristic of Linux file systems, such as your root file system, and we have bin, which has bash inside of there. In addition to the fact that you are running native Linux and you get your own file system, you also get some of the nice features of Linux systems, such as the package manager. In Ubuntu, for example, you have apt. So here, I'll show you a simple example of an apt-get update. Hopefully the conference Wi-Fi does me okay, and there we go. I have my update. So you can use your package manager of choice in Linux there. In addition to that, we can also use piping, for example. This is one of my favorite demos personally. And there you have piping working. So I use Fortune, which put those text in there. I have my cow, and lolcat does the various colors. I also just want to point out that this is running inside what we have called the console host or con host. So this shell is one that runs for command prompt as well as WSL and PowerShell. So the rendering that you see there is a recent update that we've made to the console itself, which now supports 16-bit color. In addition to that, I can use other utilities such as grep. So for example, if I'm running a Node application and I see a tutorial and I want to make sure I have the correct version of Node installed, I can just go and use grep as you would expect. I see I have version 8 of JavaScript, I have a Node dev environment, and there I am set up with Node ready to go and using grep to figure out what's going on in my system. The next thing I want to show you is a couple of tools that you can use that are native to Linux. So here I have a very quick demo using the GCC compiler. So I'm going to go into a file that I have. And before I go directly in there, I just want to point out the way that I came into this directory, which has the prefix of mntc. So the way in which you have these two file systems interact with one another is actually that WSL sees Windows as essentially a mounted drive on top of your system. So that's where that mntc comes from. And so I actually have this C++ application on my Windows file system, and I'm interacting with it with my Linux tools from WSL. So here in Notepad, I'm going to open up a simple Hello World application that I have. And here, I'm just printing out Hello World. So let's go and compile this using GCC. And I will output that to an executable called hello. So there, with that simple operation, I have now compiled it, and let me execute the Hello World application. And just like that, use GCC to compile my C++ application using the Linux compiler while I was here on my Windows machine. In addition to being able to use native Linux tools, you can also have your systems work back and forth together. We call this basic interop, where you can use Linux, as Craig had mentioned, to call into Windows binaries and vice versa. So from WSL, I can actually say something like cmd.exe. Here I am now actually in my command prompt. I can go back to WSL using this WSL executable that we have, which pulls up your default distribution, which for me is Ubuntu. And here I can go back in and show you that I can run NeoFetch, and I'm back in Ubuntu. Let's take it a step further, and I'll go back into CMD now. Now that I'm in CMD, I can actually have, with WSL, various distributions running side by side. The idea of having multiple distributions running on top of WSL means that all you need to do is go to the Windows Store and grab a distribution of your choice. So I also have Debian installed. So if I say the specific executable Debian, I'm now in Debian. And so I can also say ScreenFetch, which is a similar tool to NeoFetch, and this shows me that I'm indeed running Debian. So we have Ubuntu, Debian, both running side by side. So let's go back into CMD. And in addition to this, we offer you various tools that you can use to manage your distributions. So one of the tools that we have is a WSL command line tool. And with this, I can actually execute a command directly from CMD. And this goes with your default distribution. My default distribution I've set to Ubuntu 18.04. So now when I use this release tool, it essentially will tell me which release of Ubuntu I have running. This -E option for WSL allows me to execute this command directly in my default distro. So here it shows me that I'm running Ubuntu 18.04 Bionic. And you can use this WSL command line tool for a variety of things. As you can imagine, you can take this tool and write a large PowerShell script or a bash script, for example, and go and execute your commands against that. In addition to the WSL CLI tool, we also have a WSL config tool. And this allows you to have that multiple distribution, just management in general. And so here I list out that I have both Ubuntu and Debian. In addition to that, I can actually set my own default distribution. So I could go and set it to Debian if I wanted to. And then now when I go back and list out my distributions, I see that Debian is my default. So it's that easy to switch back and forth between what distribution you're using, what default that you have. So if you're at work and you're using Debian at work, and if you have personal projects that you're using for Ubuntu, you can just go ahead and switch them out. Super easy. And it's simple enough to see what your default is. And so the next thing I want to show you is that in addition to managing your various distributions, you can also have them work side by side. So here I have a PowerShell window, and I can say something like this. So I'm going to write output and create a pretty simple set of commands. So I'm saying this is Linux, this is in PowerShell. I'm now going to pipe that to Debian using grep there, and then I will go into Ubuntu, and I will run my favorite application of Cowsay. And so to peel this back a little bit, what I just did is I took something in PowerShell, I got the output, I got it in Debian, I ran grep in Debian, I then piped that to Ubuntu, and I took that output and ran it as the input for Cowsay in Ubuntu. So with this one simple command, I went side by side and ran it across Windows, Debian, and Ubuntu. So this is how seamless this experience can be with WSL. If you're moving back and forth between Linux and Windows, it's super lightweight. I'm not running parallels. There's no VM here. It's just native Linux on Windows.
Thank you.
So now we can get into a little bit more of the craziness. Many of you might have used Tmux before. It's a great Linux application if you want to have multi-window management and go back and forth between various things. One thing that we recently added in WSL is actually background support. So I want to show you a little bit of how this works. So if I go back into Ubuntu, and I create a Tmux session, I can go and run something like htop, which shows me all my processes I have running. And for those of you who are not as familiar with Tmux, there are these awesome shortcuts that you can use. Basically, anything is started with a Control-B, and then if I do a %, I can create a new window to the right. If you have a quote, you then do a new pane underneath.
So if you want to look like a hacker at work, you can put up 10 windows of all running htop.
Exactly.
Cool. Yes.
You know, Craig did that on his first day, and we really thought that he was this whiz kid. We're like, wow, he came in with all of these things on his console. And one of the demos that we wanted to show you in the spirit of Ignite is a nice hacker demo here. So here I have these processes running. You see that there's a lot going on right now. And what I can actually do, I'm going to be so bold as to close this window out. Now I'm going to go back in. And I had just mentioned that we have background tasks. So now when I say tmux ls, you see that I have that process that I was running before still running. And now to visually show you that that is indeed there, I will attach it back. And there we go. We're still running. And we have htop there showing us our processes. So you see that we have root still running, and then, of course, that demo to the right. I will just quit out here. Once again, Craig taught me some of these shortcuts that I just used to get out of that pretty quickly. And so that's how you can run background processes. So I showed you a couple of simple background processes. You could imagine that you could get a lot more high fidelity with those and what you're running in the background. So for example, if you're installing a large number of NPM modules, you can go run that in the background and do whatever else that you might have been doing previously, such as checking your email or compiling another application. It's just that easy to go ahead, X out of the window. You don't even have to have it open if you have an SSH session running, for example. So the last thing I want to show you here is a simple way of creating files and opening them up with Windows applications. Some of you might be familiar with the text editor I'm going to use for this. Spelt my own name wrong right there. And so I'm going to use Vim to create a simple, just text file.
Really, not Emacs?
Not this time, Craig. And so here I'm going to go and create just a simple Hello World application. This is a multi-line file. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and save that file with my handy-dandy Emacs or Vim shortcuts for this time. And now when I go into Notepad, I can open up this file. So some of you might have this in the back of your head, like, she's going to open this up in Notepad? Seriously? Like, if you normally do this in Notepad some 5-10 years ago, you would get a jumbled mess. Notepad didn't have support for Linux line endings or Unix line endings. And I'm happy to say that this past May...
Yeah, ignite. G, then the N.
Thank you.
There we go.
This past May, we fixed this almost 35-year-old bug, and Notepad now supports Unix and Linux line endings. So right here in the center, we see that we have those Unix line endings. So with WSL, you can go and open up files that maybe your coworkers who might have been developing directly in Linux or Mac sent you. And just go and open up those in Notepad. You can use WSL to create these files and open them up from Windows, and this entire process is fairly seamless. So we're working with Windows developers as well as Linux developers to make this WSL experience as simple as possible. So if that didn't get you excited about WSL, I think something that might also increase the excitement is to see how this all works and really pull back the curtain and explain how we made this technology possible. So let's get into how this works, a little bit of the magic and the architecture. We basically have two sides that we're looking at here. We're looking at user mode and user land, and we're looking at the Windows kernel. So when we talk about WSL, we're essentially talking about these three components. We have the kernel driver itself, which is LX core, and this is the translation layer between user mode and the NT kernel. Then we also ship a couple binaries. So this is what I was using in my demo in CMD, where we have our configuration tool and we have the WSL executable itself. But oftentimes when we use the term WSL, we really are talking about all of these components together, including the app that you pull from the store itself, which is the distro. So when we talk about WSL, we really often group these together, although they are shipped separately. When you invoke WSL, we essentially have the WSL executable first talks to the driver, and then we have our own custom initialization file. And this is shipped inside of the user mode Linux that you're getting from Canonical for Ubuntu, for example. And so we've created a template for them to basically take a tarball, package it up, and deploy that as a Windows application. The third thing that happens is that we invoke bin bash. So if you go into the task manager and you have WSL running, you'll actually see bin bash there. So the first thing you need to do in installing WSL and getting this running is enabling the optional feature. And what that does is it decompresses these three components on your machine. You'll have to restart your machine, and then you come back and you install an app from the store. The first Linux, and you could just search a Linux distro. Craig will go into this entire process and show you a demo of how it works in a second. And that first distro that you install is your default distro. So when I said WSL config L and you saw that default, that's what this is. That's the first thing you install. So then if you go and install a second distribution, for which I had Debian, that then gets registered with WSL, but is not your default. So how this management process works, we have the WSL config executable as well. So the L just lists out the distributions that you have registered with WSL. S lets you set your default distribution. So if you want to change it, in this case, we changed from Ubuntu to Debian, back to Ubuntu. And then we also have an option for U, which is unregistering your distribution. Just be aware if you do that, you will lose the data that is stored inside your distro. So careful when using that one. I caution you with this little warning. And then the other thing that you can do if you want to re-register that distribution that you might have unregistered, you just say the distribution's name and you execute that. That reinstalls and re-registers you. So that config tool is really there to help you with multi-distro management in general. Speaking of distro management, I will pass it off to Craig to talk to you about how to manage your distributions and get these bits that you just saw.
Thank you. So, distro management. This is a story of 3 parts. At first, you start, where do I begin? How do I use WSL? And we're going to answer that and take a look at how you install WSL as a user, level 1. And then level 2 is, okay, now I got that down. I want to bring this to my enterprise. How do I install and distribute WSL to my enterprise as an administrator? That's level 2. And then soon, you'll be tech master at level 3 on packaging your own custom distribution. And we're going to show you how to do that. We won't be going too advanced into it, but we will be showing what the process is like. But you got to walk before you can run. And so let's talk about how you actually get this. What's the user install experience like? And we're going to look at that inside of a demo in a bit. But first, I'll give you an overview. As Tara mentioned, you need to first enable the WSL feature, which will get those basically driver components on your machine. And then all the distros are available in the Microsoft Store. So here is the distros that we have currently available. We have Ubuntu, OpenSUSE, Debian, and Kali Linux. More are coming to the store. And when you install these, you can, as Tara showed, basically switch between them. You can have them all installed if you want and work between them however you like. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I have Debian installed. I better uninstall that and then install Ubuntu. No, it's fine. Have as many as you want. So the best way to show this off is inside of a demo. As we did not lie, most of this is demos. Switch over. OK, so here I am. And step 1 is I need to enable that feature. So the easiest way to do that is there is a GUI called Windows Features. You can find it by typing in Windows Features into the search bar. And there it is. Turn Windows Features on or off. I'm going to open that up. I'm going to zoom in so everyone can see. And it has a bunch of features. We are handily right at the bottom, as we have W. And you just find Windows Subsystem for Linux and give that a check mark. And then that's it. It'll say, OK, you need to reinstall. You need to restart your computer. And from there, you restart, and you'll be able to install everything from there.
So Craig, that's great, but I'm a command line person.
Yes.
Is there a way that I can do this from the command line?
Obviously.
I want to script my install.
Yes. We want to script it, and we want to impress people when they come by our desktop and say, nope, I'm going to do that without a GUI, without touching a mouse. And you can open up PowerShell, and you can type in enable Windows optional feature, dash online dash feature name, and then the name of whatever feature you want. In this case, Microsoft Windows Subsystem for Linux. So I'm going to run that. We're kind of being cruel to this application because it is already installed on my machine. But that would be the experience that you would see. It runs, decompresses everything, and it will tell you whether you need to restart. If you don't have it installed, you will need to restart. In this case, I already do, so I don't need to. OK, so now that you have it installed, now you need to go to the Microsoft Store. And that's where all the distros are hosted. So here it is. Here's what the store page looks like. So you can get to this by, if you search Linux at the top, we actually have a Linux banner that you can click on and go to this specific page. And then here's where the distributions are hosted. So we have all of them, and you can just click on one, and it will install just like any other store app. So I'll click on Kali Linux, and all you need to do is press get. And then once I start that process, it will download onto my machine and then launch the window. I'm not going to do that right now because it does take a little bit of time for it to decompress everything, get everything ready. Instead, I'll show you what the experience is like. Once you have it installed, it behaves just like any other universal Windows platform app. You can pin it onto your start menu if you like, which I have. And there we go. Then you'll be able to run it. So let's flip back to the slides. So that's the experience as a user, which is really not that complicated. And now we're going to take a look at, OK, that's great, but let's get that to my enterprise. Like, what's the way that I want to use this at work, right? How do I convince people to let me put it on my machine in an easy way? Well, basically, here's the answer. Because we use the Microsoft Store to ship and contain WSL, that gains a lot of benefits using the Microsoft Store for Business. And so that gives ways for us to distribute this to an enterprise. And there are 3 ways that I put on the screen. And the first is using mobile device management tools. These are things like SCCM or MobileIron or Intune. And you can use those to push WSL to your enterprise just like you would any other Windows Store app. And it includes a lot of services, things like synchronizing app licenses, metadata, and updates. Maybe that's not your speed. You don't want to use an MDM. That's fine. We can instead distribute it using the private store. So you can have, inside of your Windows Store, you can have your company name represented there at the top. So if you look at the bottom right of the slide, I've included what that looks like. And that is a tab for people to click on, and only people in your company can see that. So when they click on that tab, you have a catered or categorized section that you choose of what apps people can see. And you can control which users can see which collections. So in this case, I'm showing a productivity collection on the screen. And I could change this to maybe HR apps or developer apps and put WSL in one of those collections. And then you can make this collection available to anybody in your company that you wish to see, and they can install it through the store, again, like any other store app. And then the last case is probably one of the more advanced cases. And that's, I have a computer that's not on the network, has no internet connection, and I want to install WSL. How do I do that? Well, we also offer offline installation. And there's a way to do that. Certain apps have enabled offline licensing. So apps like Ubuntu, Kali Linux, and Debian all have offline licensing. And you can choose that inside of your Microsoft Store for Business. And you can download the package installer with the license, and you can distribute that however you like inside of your company. USB drive, share drive, whatever works best for you. So once again, we're going to take a look at how that all works, and I'll pop over to my machine for a quick demo. 1 second. So there we go. This is the Microsoft Store for Business homepage. And so to access this, you need to be an administrator of your company. And you can set up an account as a global administrator of your company. You can even set up a trial account to test it out if you like. It is free. I'd recommend to do that. And I'm going to leave that part out of this presentation, as you can search for it online. I just want to show you what you can actually do with WSL inside of this presentation. So here's my homepage. And I have called my company Test Company, which is accurate for this case. And this page is where you can basically acquire applications into your inventory for your company. So I'm going to choose Ubuntu. And all I need to do is search it. And once it loads, we'll be able to see the list of all of the apps that come out from the search Ubuntu, such as 1804, 1604. I'm going to choose the regular version of Ubuntu. And the experience from here is all I need to do is click Get the App. It's a free app in this case. And so once I click on it, it's added to my inventory, and I'm able to distribute that now using whatever techniques that I mentioned before. So we'll take a look at how you accomplish that. I'm going to go to this ... ellipsis, and I'm going to go to Manage. And this will take me to the app's product page. So there's a bunch of information on the screen, but I want to draw your attention to unlimited licenses and $0 billing. In this case, this app is free, so you can distribute it to as many people as you want. You have unlimited licenses, and obviously you don't pay anything for a free app. And down here are our actions on how we can basically get this to users. So you can assign it to specific users, or as I mentioned before, you can put it into your custom company store. So I can select to add it to my dev apps collection. And what that looks like when I go under test company, it's here. And under my dev apps collection, I can control which users can see this collection. So that's, in general, the easiest way to get it to your users inside of an enterprise. But let's take a look at the harder use case. I want to show you how you can do it for offline machines as well. And so to do that, we need to go back to the Manage page. And once we're here, we're going to go down to Settings. It's a little hidden. And down at the Shopping Experience section, I want to change it to show offline apps. This is going to change how I see apps a little bit. So when I go back to Shop for my group, and I'm going to look up one of the products, so let's look up Ubuntu. Now it's changed a little bit. I have an online license type here. And I can change that to offline. So now, oh, I already have it installed. Easy. Now it's the same experience. You just click Get the App, and you can acquire it into your inventory. But it will behave a little differently because it is an offline license. So when I go to its product page, it has the same message as above, unlimited licenses, yes. And the bottom section, or the actions that we can take, looks different. And that has the download package for offline use. So here's where I can actually get the package installer and put that onto my machine. And you'll notice that you can choose your version and your architecture. So recently, WSL is actually now available on ARM devices as well. So you can choose an x64 or an ARM version. So, and then here's where you can download basically the metadata associated with it. Here's where you can download the actual package installer, which is currently an AppX, but in the future will become an MSIX installer. And you can also download a license to distribute that. And so when I click on this, it's going to say download at the bottom, that AppX. I can save that onto my computer. It's actually surprisingly small, 214 megabytes. And I can distribute that through whatever other methods that I would want to, which is a pretty comprehensive look at, OK, I want to use this. Here's exactly how. Here are the 3 ways. And that brings us to the very exciting next topic, which is creating your own custom distribution. So maybe the 5 or the 4 distributions that I showed earlier are something that you like to use, but maybe you want to use something else. Or you have an application that you want to run specifically on an edited distro that you've configured. Well, you can do that as well. And this is an advanced topic, and so we're not going to be diving too deep into anything, but we will be going over like Linux distributions and UWP apps, so don't worry. We're also available after for talks, so if anything doesn't make sense. And I would highly encourage you to go look at the code online. The great thing about this project is it is an open source project available at Microsoft/WSL-distro launcher on GitHub. You can go look at the code, file issues, clone it, do whatever. And from there, once you've cloned it onto your machine, you can use it to package a Linux distribution. So again, back to my computer, and we'll take a look. Thank you. OK, so step 1. I want to clone the distribution. I want to clone the repo. So here I have the clone of it on my computer. OK, great. And now at this point, you might go, I'm ready. But I don't have a Linux distribution in a format to put in here. Like, how does that part work? Well, you need to use a tarball to package the Linux distribution. So you need to take basically your Linux root file system, zip it into a tarball, and that's what we use to put it into WSL. So what does that actually look like? I have mine stored in my Ubuntu distribution. So I'm going to open that up. And I'm going to go into my demo folder. And here I have two files. Let's zoom in on it. I have a folder called Alpine, because I'm going to be packaging the Alpine distribution today. And I have a file called install.tar.gz. So that's just a zipped tarball of everything that's inside of that folder. So what's in there? This is what you would expect inside of a root file system. This is the minimal root file system for Alpine. I downloaded it off their site. It's similar to what you would have when you run a container. And the great thing about Alpine, and why I chose it to demonstrate today, is it's really small. It's a really, really tiny Linux distribution, so it runs really fast, and we'll be able to package it and show it off really quickly. So I'm going to just prove that it is genuine Alpine that's running. I'm going to use the chroot command, which is going to change my root to that folder. So I'm changing it to the Alpine folder. And I'm going to run the command neofetch. And that shows us, yes, that is Alpine inside of that folder. So once you've zipped that up, put that in that tarball, all you need to do is copy it and put it in this x64 folder here. So there we go. There's that install.tar.gz. And at this point, you're set up. Everything is ready for you to start packaging it. And so you're going to open up this repo or this project inside of Visual Studio, which I've done here. And I'm going to zoom in on this section just so that we don't get overwhelmed with information, because this is a universal Windows platform application. So if you haven't done UWP apps before, that's fine. There are some kind of basically things that come along with it. And one of that is this .appx manifest file. And that is basically describes what our application is, what's its name, what does it look like, who published it, basically all the information surrounding our application. So that's what I'm going to open up first. And here it is. So you can do things like change the display name, or the language, or the description. And you can edit basically these to choose whatever name you want. I've chosen Alpine 3.8.0 because that's what we're packaging. But obviously, if you wanted to change this to your company name or your own distro name, you could do that. And let's see how that actually works when I want to install it on my machine. It's actually quite easy. You go up to the right section, and you click on Solution, you right-click, and you go to Deploy Solution. So at this point, it's going to start building it at the bottom here. And it will build your app, package it, and install it directly onto your machine. So you can actually deploy it onto your machine, and you can run it in the debugger as well if you wanted. So it's built and deployed. And now when I open up my Start menu, I see a cheeky Alpine 3.8.0 is recently added. So I'm going to open it up, and this will show you what the default install experience is like. This is the message you get when you install a distro for the first time. It says installing this may take a few minutes. Depending on the distro size, it can vary on how long it will take. That's why, again, I picked Alpine, because we don't have all day, and I want to show it off quickly. And this will take a little bit of time. And I've also pre-installed software onto this. And so I installed the neofetch program onto my distribution before I packaged it, so that when I run it for the first time, I can use neofetch right away without having to do the basically package manager update and install. And that's made the file significantly larger. And while it installs, oh, there we go, done. I'm going to run neofetch. There we go. We're running genuine Alpine here and packaged, and just like you would any other UWP or WSL app. And just to prove as well, interesting enough, we are running the ash shell, not the bash shell. And so you don't have to use bash if you don't want to. Alpine does not. And so here, this is WSL working with a different shell. And I want to show off a little more of the capabilities inside of this file. You can choose visual assets if you like. So here I've have the Alpine logo, and you can change how this app appears. So if I pin this to my start menu, there we go. And I can control what behavior that has. So for any design-minded people, we can control as well how that looks on a wide format or large, so that people can make their start menus look quite nice. So that's the basics of packaging. And that's how you can have something running, pre-install some software onto it, get it where you have a Linux distribution and say, I want this exact Linux distribution running on this machine, which is already, I mean, hugely powerful, hugely amazing. That you could change the package manager to point to an internal source. You could change it to have your own custom scripts. But we're going to take it even farther. We're going to go and modify other attributes of how WSL interacts with this distribution. And that includes things like the install experience, like adding users, user creation, and startup behavior. So the easiest way, again, pop back to my machine, and we'll see what that looks like. Oh, thank you. So now we're going to leave this AppX manifest file, and we're going to go over to distrolauncher.cpp file. And this is the bread and the butter of the application. And why I say that is because it is where the main function is. So this is the code that runs when you start it up. And it controls the startup behavior and the install behavior, basically any other behavior surrounding your Linux distro. So I'm going to go down, and I want to show you this piece of code. Install the distribution if it is not already. So this is our install procedure. And here, I have already edited the file. I've commented out this section, which is called use root. And this will determine whether we want to use the root as our user or have our own user on the distro. I've commented that out, and I've just made it always true. And in this case, I just always want to be the root user when I'm running my Alpine distribution. And so that's why when I start up Alpine, I'm basically inside of the root user. I wasn't prompted to create a user when I started this. In other distributions, like Ubuntu, OpenSUSE, when you start the out-of-box experience, is that you will create your own username and your own password. Here, I've changed it to just be root. But we can do more interesting things than just making as always root. Inside of distribution info file, I'm not going to go into how the files are linked. You can always go into the code yourself. But we find this create user function. Here's the code that writes, and this code did not run when I ran it, but because I always use root. But here's the code that runs when a distribution starts and you want to create your user for the first time. So you can change the user modifications, right? You can change which groups the user belongs to, how you want that behavior to involve. Maybe, crazy idea, you could even query a database on your own enterprise and see, oh, is this user already in my system? There are a lot of applications that you can do surrounding this. And if that does not quite impress you quite yet, then this is my favorite part, is that here, we're back in the main file, on the main function. We have parsed the command line arguments. And so this function here, where we're saying, oh, if we started, right, and it's empty, so we're starting for the first time, this is where a user would open from their main menu. You can add whatever functions you want to run before you actually start interacting with the session. So here I've I've created a wide string called initial command string, and I've put in PowerShell.exe, and I've pointed that to a script on my computer. And then I have run this function called WSL launch interactive, which runs this command for me in my WSL window. And so I'm going to run this PowerShell script at the startup of every time my user starts this application. I want this script to run. And here's the script. It is incredibly simple. It just says, write output, welcome. Please remember to perform update and upgrade to help remind users. And you can see when I start Alpine for the first time, it will run that PowerShell script, change up there. say it ran PowerShell. And there we go. There's our message. Welcome. Please remember to perform update and upgrade. Very cool. And we can change the script if we wanted. So I'm going to change it to add your processor information, for example, just to give the user a little bit of extra information. And now when I run Alpine and start it, it'll tell me exactly what my processor is using that PowerShell function. And it'll render to me inside of my WSL window. So really the power of this is that you can use your regular PowerShell startup scripts or any other scripts that you'd like to use, and you can make it seamless inside of a WSL experience. So if I was not aware that this was specifically a PowerShell function, you won't even see that it's going out and running this and doing more complicated processes, which is really a really interesting space and incredibly useful, especially if you're packaging your own Linux distributions. And so let's go back to the PowerPoint. That's the basic story for how you can use this custom distribution. And hopefully that will give you an overview of, OK, start off with installing on my machine, getting comfortable with it, bring it to your enterprise, and then expand it from there, right? And start using it, make your own distribution, and make something really, really incredible. And so our next topic that we're going to be looking at is how you can now use WSL. Now it's installed in your machines. You can find that it's integrated with already existing Windows dev tools. And Tara's going to show us that process.
So earlier I talked to you about the interop between WSL and Windows itself. I want to dive into that a little bit deeper and show you some recent integrations that we've made with tools and Windows tools in general. So the three things I'm going to cover start with scripting and how you can integrate WSL into various setup scripts as well as bash scripts. And then on to AF Unix support, which gets us a little bit into the world of networking. And then finally, how WSL has recently been integrated very well into VS Code and other text editors. So first with integrated tools, we have an effort called the Windows DevBox Setup Scripts. So if you go to aka.ms/devsetup, you'll be taken to this open source project that we recently created. The purpose of this project is to be able to give you one-click setup scripts for a clean Windows developer machine. So all you need to do is go to the landing page, the README of this GitHub repo, click Setup. You can click a web developer setup script. For example, if you're a web dev, it'll go through, it'll install a variety of web dev tools, such as Python, for example, and it will uninstall some tools or apps that you might not need, like Candy Crush, for example, to open up the resources of your machine. We're really excited about this project because we're working in partnership with the community as well, specifically with Boxstarter and Chocolatey. So Boxstarter is a project that helps you run scripts where essentially if you have a script that restarts your machine, you restart your machine, but then you start that script right where you left off. So that machine restart, for example, of enabling WSL is not something that'll break your script. Chocolatey is an open source community-driven project that is essentially for a Windows package manager. And so we've been contributing back to Chocolatey as well as working with the Chocolatey team to have them help us with this setup scripts repo. So how does this relate to WSL? Well, if you open up a PowerShell administrator window, with 3 simple lines, you can enable WSL, install a distro, and unpackage that distro onto your machine. So first we use Chocolatey to install and enable WSL. Then we grab the offline installation version of a distro that we want. Here, this is an example for Ubuntu 18.04. But all the distros currently in our store have offline installation links available, and that's on our WSL documentation page. We'll point you to the docs at the end of this talk. And finally, this third line actually adds that Apex package to your machine, and then you can go and unpack that. So with these 3 simple lines, you're able to have your WSL installation experience end-to-end. As you can imagine, if you have hundreds of people that you want to have that script installed for, you just deploy the script for everyone. or if you yourself like to work in a very sandbox type environment and want to install and uninstall things quickly, this is the perfect tool for you. So now moving on to AF Unix, or the address family support. This is basically a way in which developers can now create mixed Linux and Windows applications. So this is really exciting. This is very, very recent support that we have added. And it's basically so that you can use this address family of sockets. So going a little bit into these architecture diagrams, because you guys know how excited I am about these. Since the dawn of time, Linux has used AF Unix sockets for inter-process communication and specifically for threading. We recently added support for Windows processes to now communicate with AF Unix sockets. So what this actually implies is that you can now create applications that communicate with one another between Linux and Windows with AF Unix sockets. So you can actually create applications that are mixed between Windows and Linux components in them. And this just makes development so much easier. You don't need to go and modify or port your gems or your NPM modules from Linux to Windows. You can actually just call into a bunch of these processes and really just create this mixed environment. We're seeing developers start to take advantage of this support, and we're really excited by what we've seen. So we're looking forward to seeing the improved and new and improved applications that you guys create with this additional support. So now I'm going to get into a demo with some integrated tools. Specifically, I'm going to show you how WSL and VS Code work together very well. We'll walk through 3 steps here. We're going to run a simple Node application. We will then show you how WSL is integrated into the VS Code integrated terminal. And then third, I will show you how you can debug an application using the Linux version of Node on WSL. And all of this will be used with the Windows version of VS Code and WSL to target your Linux environment. So I have a GitHub project that I created where we basically have a set of samples. So this is actually an open source project. If you go to GitHub and then you go to Microsoft/dev advocacy samples, you can see a variety of samples that we have. There are 2 there currently. One is for a Python machine learning demo, and the other is for a Node shopping cart. So today we'll take a look at the Node shopping cart example. One thing I want to show you here is another integration point, where if you shift right-click on any of your File Explorer directories, we actually now have a menu option that says Open Linux Shell here. And that opens your default WSL instance, so for me that is Ubuntu 18.04, directly into that directory. So here we have my shopping cart example. And now all I need to say is code dot, and that will open me up in VS Code in this directory. We actually added a custom script to VS Code that if you have WSL enabled, it will detect that, and it opens you up directly into VS Code on the Windows side, but from WSL. So here I am in my Node application project. And one thing you'll notice here in the integrated terminal is that my drop-down actually says WSL. By default, it is not WSL, it is CMD, but you can change this option here. So if I say Control-Shift-P, and I open the command palette, and I start typing terminal, I can actually select my default shell that comes in the integrated terminal. So if you have WSL enabled, you can actually just go ahead, select WSL bash, as I've done, and here you can use the integrated terminal. So with this Node.js shopping cart app that I have, I can go in here and I have my NPM modules already installed, and I can just say npm start. And from the terminal itself, I'm going to now debug and actually run this application, as I am right now, with the Linux version of Node, even though I am using the Windows version of VS Code. So let's go into my application. I'm running it on my local host, and here I have my Node web app. Simple shopping cart. I'm being a little healthy today since I haven't been eating the healthiest food this week, so I will add a few apples and an orange into my cart. Now let's go back to VS Code for this application. I can also run this in the debugger. So each application that comes in VS Code, you have a variety of settings. You have your extensions, you have your settings, and there's this launch JSON file. This launch file allows you to go in and specify how you want the debugger to work. By default, I had npm debugging options in there because VS Code detected the fact that I had npm modules and I was running a Node application. What I added here is this flag for use WSL true. And what that actually does is it allows me now to use the debugger and target WSL instead of Windows. We actually added this support specifically in VS Code for Node, and we went and contributed to the VS Code open source project so that we could get that flag in there. You might be asking, hey, is this support available for other languages? Currently, it is just for Node. We are working on getting this available for other languages, all languages, basically, working on Python and Ruby as well. And so in the next month, you'll see some improvements by way of the language support that we have.
And I think we're running a little bit into questions because we have 15 minutes left. So we can go through this demo and then
after this demo, we'll just open it up to questions. So here I set a breakpoint, and then what I can do is just debug my application. In the console here, I just want to point out that you see bash.exe as the target. So that's actually targeting WSL, and that's how we can see that it is running in Node. I've even set my breakpoint, so now when I refresh the page, it'll say, hey, hit your breakpoint. You can step over, and it works as you would expect the debugger to work with any language, but let's say you have an Azure production environment that uses Linux. Now you can have your Windows machine just emulate your production environment and run against the Linux version of Node. So flipping back with the remaining time that we have to also leave some for questions, we ran a Node application. We showed you how WSL is integrated in VS Code's integrated terminal, and we used the debugger to debug our application using the Linux version of Node despite the fact that we were on a Windows machine. So today we went over a basic overview of what is WSL and why you would want to use it, some basics of how WSL works and why it's interesting for development. We pulled back the curtains. We talked about the architecture and how we made this technology happen. We talked about how you can install this for yourself as well as in your enterprise. And finally, we talked about some integrations and recent improvements that we've made to WSL that really get this into your Windows environment. So with WSL, you have choice and you have flexibility. So you can use any aspects of Windows or Linux that you really enjoy. Where you can find Craig and I, we have our emails up here, as well as Twitter. We're pretty active on both those fronts. Here are some resources as well. Our command line blog, we put all our announcements and feature updates on there. So the most recent one is the enterprise store features. How you can learn more about WSL if you're interested in the technology side of things. Documentation, that's where you'll find things like offline installation links and our various management tools. GitHub, also very active on that with our PM as well as engineering team. We answer all sorts of questions and help triage various issues and asks you have. Final one up there is user voice. That's where we take all of our higher level feature asks, and that really drives a lot of the development that we do. So that Open Linux Shell from Here menu item was one of our top user voice asks. So we went ahead and put our development team on making that happen. Finally, we encourage you guys to fill out the evaluation because that's what helps Craig and I come to events like this and present to you all. So please do fill that out. And with the remaining about 10 minutes that we have, we'll open the floor to questions. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you very much. So the question is, on the initial screen, we showed some grep operation. You were grepping files inside of Linux. Can I grep to files outside of Linux as well? And the answer is yes, you can. What's great is the file system's kind of, because the Windows file is considered as a mounted drive, if I want to go to my C drive, I can go to mount/C. And then here is my C drive. And I can go to users, and then this is Tara's machine, so Tara J. And so that is my Windows file system. And you can, if you want, run CMD, and then do start dot, and there we are. There's the window. That's the location that we are at, open in File Explorer. And so, yeah, it's possible very easily to.
That's correct, yeah. So the question was whether you can grep to various drives that you have. And the answer is yes. You just need to make sure that you're using that MNT and whatever your drive letter prefix is. But then when you grep that, it'll search your entire file system. So the question was whether the Linux file system has access to various network resources.
Yeah, can I, if I'm running inside a Linux window, can I send packets out directly out through the network hardware on Windows?
So the answer is it depends on what network hardware you're looking at. So we have USB support, for example. There's not libUSB support particularly. So it really depends on what that hardware is that you're looking to send your network packets to. But we are working on improving support for those. So we do have some user voice asks. So if there's something in particular that you are looking for, please go ahead and file a GitHub issue and or upvote a user voice ask that is related to that.
Trying to save you from having to repeat it again.
Thanks.
And I apologize. I supported Solaris way back in the day and kind of getting back into supporting everything again. So I apologize if this is like way down the expertise level here. But I noticed when you showed your store, you had multiple different versions of Ubuntu on there. And I was wondering if those install separately or if it would overlay on if you had an existing installation.
So those actually install separately. Those three distributions, I'll explain a little bit what they are and then talk about how they are separate. So there are three different Ubuntu distributions in the store. There's 1604 LTS, there's 1804 LTS, those are what you would expect, and then there's Ubuntu that just says Ubuntu. And that's basically what Canonical has as your current recommended LTS. So that is currently, I believe, 1604, and it'll change to 1804 when the point release is in its long-term support mode. So basically, sometime in the next couple weeks, it'll update to 1804. And then those three apps do run separately. So you could have 1604 and 1804 on your machine. Basically, as far as manageability goes, we do not ever update your distro automatically for you. That's a little bit of a difference between WSL apps and regular Windows Store applications. There's no concept of auto-updating. So that's something that you do on your own. We know that, especially if you're using this in a corporate setting, that you might not want certain updates. You might not want to hit the most recent Alpine version, for example. So what you do to upgrade yourself is you can do your classic update, upgrade, and that'll get you up to speed of whatever version you want. And we have a blog post up on our command line blog that goes into details of the 3 Ubuntu applications and how you can actually go through and upgrade.
Is it planned to have CentOS in the store anytime soon?
So we are talking to Red Hat, so specifically Red Hat, who has Red Hat, Fedora, CentOS, to see if we can get them into the store. Right now, the best thing that you can do if there is a distribution that you don't see there is to reach out directly to the maintainers of that distro. So reach out to CentOS and encourage them to come into the store. So we are talking to them, but it is ultimately up to the distro owners and maintainers themselves to get their app in the store.
Is there any plan for, or is there support available for like a third-party X server running on Windows if I want to do X forwarding via SSH because I'm a lazy sysadmin, I just want to have a single interface on my Windows 10 desktop?
So there's no official support by Microsoft, but you can indeed install an X server like X11. We actually have one that came into the store called X410, which you can install and that'll run on top of WSL. This one is a paid-for application, but you can also just run X11. Yeah, it's just not officially supported by us. We don't officially support any GUI applications.
Is WSL only supported for desktop, or is it also supported for server, like Server 2016?
So yes, WSL is also supported on server. You can enable it by doing the PowerShell command that you saw earlier. And we also have on the documentation exactly how to do that. And so we have images, or we have the installers for all of the ones that are on the store. You can download that onto your server, install it.
Yeah, and with that, you basically use the offline installation links. I can show you guys, it sounds like people are interested. This is the site at which you can find it.
There we go.
But basically, it's saying how you manually install a distro. And here we have the links to all of our distributions. You basically, for server, will hit that and grab that for your offline installation link.
All right. No other questions? Tara and I will be available. Oh, yes? Hello.
I realize performance is not the point, but is anybody doing performance evaluations of, how fast does it run on our WSL as compared to on the same day hardware without that?
Yeah, so the question was whether we're looking into performance and whether anyone is doing evaluations right now. The short answer is yes, we absolutely are doing perf evaluations between bare metal Linux, WSL, as well as Windows itself. We're looking pretty deeply into how we can improve WSL I/O performance. That is our top customer ask right now, so it is very important to us. It is, however, a very complex issue as well. It involves various re-architectures. It would involve going into NTFS and making changes there too. So we're working to first investigate various approaches, and we want to land on an approach that would be a long-term solution. So that's kind of the phase that we're in right now, and we're making incremental improvements, and then we hope that after a couple incremental improvements, we can really overhaul a big perf improvement. But we'll be announcing as those small improvements come in, and hopefully we'll keep getting to a better state.
Okay, great. Tara and I will be available to talk afterwards, and please come up and say hello. Thank you so much for attending the talk, and have a great weekend.
Thanks, everyone.